Everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. And I have so much skincare to show you today. Not necessarily all kinds of skincare, just a few things. But you know, last Friday, I had it with my skin and it had been bothering me all week. Just that it wasn't really flaky. And when I finally got to talk to Tammy that night, she used the perfect word. Because I was telling her it's not like it's flaking up or dry. It's like, I said, it's like my skin looked like continents or something. And she said, like lacy. And I said, exactly. It's not like it was flaky and I could just, you know, take it off. It was just like, I don't know, it was hard to say. It was almost like there was a layer of skin that just needed to come off. And I already do use so much vitamin C and glycolic and everything. But when you guys started giving me your suggestions, I realized a lot of things that I had stopped doing. One, I had stopped using the Clarisonic. And you know, I have read just so many different things. Like some people say the Clarisonic doesn't exfoliate, it just cleanses. But I really think twice now I have stopped using my Clarisonic and come to this conclusion. I think it does help me with exfoliation. So I just put it away. I wasn't even using it. So I went and bought the sensitive head. I didn't buy the cashmere one because I thought, well, maybe I need just a little bit more. So I bought the sensitive to normal head. It's like white with the little dark ring on the center. It's definitely not as soft as that cashmere one. And then, do I have it out here? I think I left it in the shower. Hold on. Everything's wet where John just took a shower. Then I went and bought this again. I used to use this with my Clarisonic, and that is the one downfall about, you know, finding out about new things all the time is you go on to something else. And, you know, sometimes our skin changes and then we do something different and then it changes again and we just need to do something different again. I mean, it's just the way it is. So this is the Micro Delivery Exfoliating Facial Wash. It says new formula, extra exfoliation with vitamin C. And I love this. I put a little bit of this on my Clarisonic. Sometimes I will put just a dab of soap too, or face soap, just to make it ease over my face a little bit more because this really doesn't have a lot of slip to it. But so I've been using this, and then, I mean, I went nuts. I went overboard as usual. That's my personality. But a lot of it too is because I wanted to tell you which, I got a lot of the things that you guys suggested and I wanted to use them and then report back and tell you which I liked best and you know, what was best for each situation. Okay, this is the Exuberance Triple Microdermabrasion Face Polish. And a couple of you said I might need to go get a microdermabrasion, and I have been told that I probably should not do that because I already have an issue with broken capillaries on my face, on my chin and on my cheeks. That's where I get my redness. Anyway, I've been told not to do that because part of the microdermabrasion is it sucks the skin up and then it kind of buffs over it, and that could cause me to have more broken capillaries. But this is supposed to be similar. It's professional grade crystals, glycolic acid, and papaya enzyme. So this would be similar to like your Peter Thomas Roth pumpkin mask, a lot of things like that, but with the crystals in it. So, and this is probably the most similar to Colleen Rothschild, to her dual enzyme mask. And so this is kind of like the big guns to me. This is when you have some that it's kind of stubborn, or maybe you have just a certain spot, like I'll get it, it ends up being right here and on my chin, the worst, which is probably, you know, T-zone. And so I did get that, and I have only used it once. Now I will say the first night I got this, I used this and it did not get it all. So if that tells you anything, I'm gonna show you, let me go ahead right to what did get it all. And that is this. And it's the Laura Mercier Flawless Skin Face Polish. My friend Amanda works at the Laura Mercier counter, so I'm always happy to go support her and buy something from her. So when one of you mentioned this, I remembered it. It's like I had gotten this one time a long time ago, like in a sample. And so I went to see her and I asked her, I said, now is it real or does it have like 3 beads in it, you know? She said, oh no. She said, you could buff your feet with this. So I got it, and this is what really, it's good, but it's not too strong. It's just really good. It's not sharp feeling crystals. Let's see what it is. Place a small amount onto your fingertips and gently massage into dampened skin. Rinse with warm water. Avoid eye contact. The creamy scrub with purifying jojoba beads cleanses and exfoliates, removing dead skin cells to leave skin soft, smooth, and radiant. Suitable for all skin types, including sensitive skin. I can believe that, but this thing worked good. Now, it might have been in conjunction with the other thing that I did, but I really like this. And I mean, I love the way it smells, the way it feels, everything. Okay, speaking of smelling and feeling good, let me kind of go on to this. This is a new cleanser that I bought. I got it from Ulta. And Melissa, 55, here on YouTube, she was doing an Obagi skincare video. She's one of my Obagi friends, and her skin, oh my gosh, I mean, it's amazing. And she said that she liked this. And I have agreed with her on so many things, not even just using Obagi, but even the things that she says, like, you know, the reasons that she loves Obagi and just different things that she said about her skin just really remind me of mine. So I went and bought this, and the first night I made the big mistake of using way too much. You only need, I mean, less than a dime size amount of this, and it is so smooth. It is the most luxurious feeling cleanser I think I have ever used, and I really like it. And I'm, you know, comparing this to the Obagi cleanser, which is a gel, and so they're apples and oranges. But what I do like about this better than my Obagi cleanser is being able to mix products like this into it. So this is definitely something that many of you suggested, and this is something that a lot of, like when I ask the girls at Ulta, or when I ask you know, a lot of other girls that are familiar with all the different skincares, they will mention this. You know, have you tried the microfoliant? So I got this. It's the Dermalogica Daily Superfoliant. And what this is a resurfacing anti-pollution powder exfoliant. This highly active resurfacer delivers the smoothest skin ever and helps fight biochemical environmental triggers, yada yada. Okay. After cleansing, dispense about a half teaspoon of superfoliant into very wet hands and create a creamy paste by rubbing hands together. I did not do that. I guess I didn't read the directions because I put this directly into my cleanser on my hands, and then I did like this and then kind of cleansed with it, and I liked it. But I can tell you what I really like, and this is something that is wonderful, and this is almost exactly what I was looking for, because this has no, you know, glycolic acid. It has nothing in it that is going to further dry out my skin or conflict with anything else I'm using. It's just the pure mix, exfoliate, smooth from Bare Minerals, add to cleanser, skin polishing grains. It's just a botanical cocktail of Chardonnay, rose, sweet orange peel, and black rice grains, plus mineral-rich sea salts. And I love this. I have been just mixing this in with that creamy, brightening, cleansing foam, and it makes the most, it just feels good. It doesn't feel sharp. It doesn't dry my skin out, but it really makes my skin feel so smooth, not dried out. So I would say that this is my favorite combo right now for just a daily, you know, getting the slough off in the morning. And then when I get in the shower, I'm enjoying using this with the Clarisonic. And then for, you know, when I really feel like I need to get down on it and get it off, I would probably recommend this for now. I think I like this better than this, especially if you're already using a glycolic acid like I am. Now, I know many of you suggested some of the peel pads, and I am going to try those. I already used Exuberance Forte and Vitamin C Serum, so I feel like I already used something for that. So I might hold off on those and just see how this does. Maybe I just needed a little bit of, you know, oomph to kind of lift it up and off. But if I continue to see that I'm having those issues, well, then I'll know that I need to use something a little bit more. So, okay, then another thing that I picked up yesterday, I was across on the other side of town, haven't been over to that area in probably a year, and I ran in the Walgreens that carries Milani, and I saw these new blush, well, they're Color Harmony. So it was buy two, get one free. So I bought one for Denise and then one for me, and it is the Coral Beams. I haven't even opened them. I thought about using it today, but today I recorded my makeup. I don't know if it will turn out because I just wasn't paying attention that much. I just told myself I'm just going to do my makeup, make sure I like it, and I'll record it, and if it turns out, it turns out. But I wanted to use things I knew I would like. But this one looks really interesting, and it is the Bronze Burst. And so it has a little bit more of that gold shimmer in it. So I will let you know how these go. But Milani has good blushes and good face products, so I have high hopes. Okay, a couple of weeks ago, I put on my Instagram a pair of the Ardell Magnetic lashes, and I believe they were like the Demi Pixie or Demi Wispies. Yeah, Demi Wispies. And they are still sitting in my box of lashes because after I saw a few people on YouTube that are plenty experienced, after they had a hard time with them, I thought, you know, oh, I just don't think they're gonna work. But I read someone left a comment somewhere, I don't know if it was on my video or on someone else's, that the magnetic accent lashes were fabulous and they were much easier to use. So I did grab those, and I don't know if I'm gonna try those on my own or I might get brave and try them on a video. But so if you've been wanting to try them and you're a little afraid, maybe get the accent ones, and I got those from Ulta. Then I bought this, I haven't used this color, but these 8-hour L'Oreal glosses. I like these. The smell is a little, it's not even that bad. It's just, you smell it when you first put it on, but that's kind of like a L'Oreal thing to me. This color is Coral Sands. It just looks like a good nude. And the other color I got, I used in a Get Ready With Me, and it is a pinky tone, and it is beautiful. It is one of the prettiest colors, and I'll put down below what color it is. I think it might be in my car. It's just a good everyday color, and it reminds me of the Jane Iredale. There was one I used to wear called Candy Rose. It reminds me of that. So I like these, and they do stay on a long time, but they're not matte, so they don't give you that cracked up dry lip. They just kind of last. Okay, and I think I still got some things. Okay, let's see. I got this a while ago, and I don't know if I have shown it to you yet, but the Luminous Silk Foundation. I already have this in the shade 6, which is very olive. I think it's a little bit too olive for me, so I bought the 5.5, which is just like a medium beige, and I figured if I needed to, I would just mix them, but this is working out well. I've already used it one time, I think I've been recording my makeup almost every time I get ready, so I've got a bunch of those that I'm gonna be posting, and so you'll see this in action, but I really like it. This is a good foundation, and if you need more coverage or you want it to be more matte, just mix like a pump of Double Wear, or even get some of that Maybelline Super Stay or something like that and mix a little bit in it, and whew, it's just pretty. It is a pretty foundation. I believe that is probably almost every celebrity that you read what they're wearing wears this. Okay, and then I was on Instagram and saw a makeup look that Lisa Eldridge did, and I saw that someone had asked her what lipstick it was, and she said it was one of her colors for Lancome, and it is number 237 Timid, and it's a sheer, and I like that formula, So I went and got it, and I'll have to say it is a different color for me. It wasn't what I expected. I bought it and did not even look at it because I was on my way out of Belk and I just wanted to try it. And let me see if I don't know if it'll even swatch. I think the fact that it's sheer helps me like it, but it's a little bit more brown than I expected. And I actually went and messaged her back on Instagram and asked her what liner she used with it. And I don't think she answered me back, but she might have. Sometimes I get so many comments and stuff on my Instagram that I lose track of them and, you know, don't see some of them. But I'll use this soon and see how I like it. And then, I used this today. Oh, here it is. When I was getting that, the girl at the Lancome counter had a beautiful nude lip, just a creamy, fleshy color that I love. And she said it was this gloss. And it's one of their new ones. It's the L'Absolu Gloss Cream. And when I saw the color of this, I was like, oh gosh, I feel like I'll love that. It's the Nude Jour. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's the same color as the lipstick that I'm wearing. It's that peach one that I love so much that reminds me of the other peach one that's discontinued, the 124M. So I have this on over it today. And I think this will go good over this color too. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Ooh, yes. But I'll do a regular swatch. But it has a lot of color. Hey, Bridgie. Are you being sad? But, so I love it. It seems really creamy. And today is the first day that I've worn it. But, here, I'll back up. I think you get a better picture. So pretty. It's very, very glossy. So I think that is all of the makeup and the skincare. No sunglasses. Oh my goodness, I just saw one more thing. Okay, Rich Nude from Bobbi Brown. When I ran in there looking for the face base, they were out of it. So I ended up just getting a sample. And I saw this and, oh, I love it. I've only used it one time, but look at how cool this is, even for a lip liner. It is beautiful. If you like a good rich nude, you will love this. Let me do, see how pretty that is gonna look around that gloss? Let me do a good swatch for you. Beautiful, and I love a good big pencil like this. And it does come with a sharpener, and don't throw it away. I've learned that the hard way with some other big ones, thinking I would just use something else and then it won't fit in my other ones. So that is a good palette to have right there. Okay, let me go wash off my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, here is the other color. It was back in my bathroom. I actually put it on last night to go get my toenails done and went to Walmart. But anyway, the color of this is Bloom. That is a perfect name for it because it makes your lips look like a flower. You know, that pretty, faint, not, you know, too over the top, just a faint, pretty pink. It is beautiful. I think this would be, like I don't know, if you're like me, I always like to bring, when I go to someone's house or something, I always like to bring them a little something, or if I meet somebody for lunch or something, I always like to take them something. That would be something good I think everybody would like. Okay, then I ran into Victoria's Secret to see, I've loved the pajamas, the lips pajamas so much. I ran in there to see if they had any more, and if they had the short style, and just to see what they had, and to look at their sweatpants too. So this is what I got, and I love these. They didn't have the pajamas anymore, and the shorty ones are just so short. I don't know, I just felt like that isn't really what I wanted. I just didn't know if they'd be comfortable. I felt like they would defeat the purpose, because what I love about those pajamas is when I sleep, I love the way you can just swirl around in the bed. It almost feels like you're a fish in water. You know, you can just turn over so easy. So what I did is I ended up buying just a pair of the satin sleep pants, and these are so pretty. They're black with like a blushy pink, you know, piping detail down the side. And they had these buy one, get one free. You could either buy this and get a t-shirt to match it free. It's like a sleep t-shirt. But what I did is I bought these, and then I bought my mom a pair too, and I've got her stuff in a different bag in the car. But so I bought these to wear to bed, and I'm just gonna put them with like one of my black camis or a black tank top or something to sleep in. And I think it'll look good and it'll feel good too. Okay, then I got these sweatpants. I thought these would look cute in the summer with just like a black tank top. Let me stand up, hold on. Okay, so I got these, and I loved how they're kind of like that oatmeal color, and they don't have anything too crazy, just the little doggy thing on the side, and they do have the cuffed bottoms, which I like with my Uggs, and I like with flip-flops. And I just thought they were real cute. They're the classic pant, and I got medium in these. And then, let's see. Are these medium also? Okay, I got the small in these. I wonder why I did that. Huh. Usually I hold them up and see if I can tell. But anyway, I got the small in these. So I'll probably, I'll have to just see which ones. Maybe I got the small in these because they're black and I might want to wear them. I know what it is. When I was in Ulta, I saw a girl in there with her 2 kids, and her children were laughing and playing at the register, and it got my attention. I love to hear children's voices and them laughing. I think that is just the prettiest sound to me. And the lady had on a really cool t-shirt, like some type of simple graphic tee. She had on some sweatpants, some cool slides. Her toenails were done perfectly, and a black blazer, kind of just like a casual blazer, and it looked so cute. It was so stylish but comfy, and I think that's what I was thinking of when I got these, is that I might want these to be a little bit more tailored. They look big enough. So, but I also like that these were kind of, I say plain, but if you've been in Victoria's Secret, you know what I mean. They're plain for them. And then I have shown these to you so many times, but I bought some more of these little scalloped panties here. You can't even see. These will make you throw away all of your panties, period. And I got these pretty nude ones, and these are the cheeky, and that's like a see-through back, and then the same thing in black, and then a nude pair, because I do not even want to wear my laces anymore. I just love these so much. See that these pants are on sale. These are those Zella. Oh, these pants. I mean, they are the yummiest, comfiest pants. Now, they're not, I think they would be so much prettier if they didn't have this pocket, because the pocket kind of makes them, you know, pucker right there. I guess you could, you know, cut it out and have it stitched, like if you really wanted to wear them with a wedge or something. But I just enjoy wearing them when days like today. I am going to, you know, I'm gonna do my video. It's cold outside, and I'm planning on going to get lunch and going over to my mom's to roll around on the floor with my niece and, you know, visit with them, and just go eat Mexican tonight. So, and I just have on, even though it's cold, I have on my Havaianas because I feel like that's just me. And so this is the outfit, and I'm still carrying my Balenciaga. Accessories, I don't have on any earrings because I knew my ears were not gonna show because I had done my hair straight. And the ring that my mom and dad gave me, which is like sterling silver and gold and diamonds. And my nail polish, my nail chipped. That's the nail I take out my Invisalign with, and it chips easily. But this is that OPI Hello Kitty. I can't remember. I put the name on my Instagram. I'll put it down below. Spoken from the heart, maybe. I like this, but I enjoyed the Cajun shrimp, I think, even more. The Cajun shrimp was, I mean, this is fun, but the Cajun shrimp, I just loved it every time I looked at it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.